Hello and welcome to another tutorial for USOR Games. Today we are going to be continuing our series of character sheet tutorials. This will be the third type of focus that we're going to be focusing on. This time it will be primary focus of magic. I'm assuming you've already seen the combat and skill tutorials, so if you haven't seen those, I would recommend watching those first. Let's get right into it. So we'll call ourselves Magic Guy. Why not? Let's be as generic as possible. Use the minimum number of character points again so I can show you how to make an effective starting magic focused character. So these are our wizard type guys, our spellcasters, our sorcerers, all those classic kind of characters. And again, I don't really care what our secondary focus is. Let's just say faith, whatever, because we're going to be focusing on the primary focus. Let's go ahead and assign the attributes. So typically for a spellcaster person, as you can imagine, we're going to be focusing mostly on the mental traits. Really, there's none of these physical traits are going to be terribly important for spellcasters. We want to focus highly on logic because that's a lot where source of your spell power comes in. But you also want a high mental strength. I think intuition is also very important as well. And the other traits, really, you're free to kind of divvy those out however you want. But let's go ahead and make these all max here. So I think we should have logic, intuition, and willpower all maximum. Then we can worry about the other ones later. Strength, whatever. You don't need much strength as a wizard. I always like to have fairly high endurance so that you're not that easy to kill. That's just me. Let's go ahead and put that at 40. Coordination, whatever. I don't really care about coordination. Agility. Let's make this. Let's make him fairly be able to dodge things fairly well. We'll say 42 on agility. Let's have a fairly good-looking spellcaster. Why not? Perception and charm. I don't really care much about charm for my character. So, at 408, we still got a couple points. Hey, you know what? Let's bump this person's charm up some more. There, we got our 410. We got our max rating set. And let's go ahead and assign attributes. And again, because we are a spellcasting type, we don't want to spend too much on our physical stuff. So all this stuff's going to be, not surprisingly, pretty low for the physical stuff. And this will save us lots of character points for more important things. But we want to give ourselves a fairly high starting logic. Look at the cost of that. But that's okay. It was worth it. Let's start our guy off kind of cowardly here for now. Okay. Running on through. We don't need to be very charming. 21 on charm. Start off with a fairly high luck. Good. Okay, well, we've already blown a lot of character points. We may have to go back, and that logic is pretty expensive. I mean, look at the cost of that compared to the other attributes. We may have to go back and reduce the logic. Rather not have to do that, but we'll see. Okay, we have one social point to spend. So I can make myself a local politician this time. Cost 2. I'm 1 over. Let's maybe start ourselves in poverty. So that, let's see. But we're at 0. Dang. All right. Let's see. How are we going to balance this out? We got 1 point. Let's just go ahead and put it on wealth. Start with some cash. That's good. All right. Now we're balanced. Cool. So that concludes our section right now on this. We're going to continue with a part 2 video. We'll go over skills and magic spells and whatnot. And I hope to see you in the next video. And as always, happy gaming.